heavy storm caused about 5 glider plane to crash in Narromine Airport, Australia. So what really happened, all those things are what we want to cover. But first, this is not the precise glider airplane that was involved. Well, I always like to bring you an example to see how the whole it looks like. This how it looks like, and these are outcome of some of those gliders. You see, this even broke into 2. So, and this is another one from the event that it turned flip over. So there are multiple like that, but this are example of a glider plane not precisely involved in this incident. So what really went wrong? And for those that don't know, a glider plane doesn't really have an engine. It's majorly for gliding event and things like that. So they use dynamics and glide through the air following the wind and things like that to get motion and things. So it's not really like the normal engine driven airplanes. So they are much lighter and things like that. So now what really went wrong that caused all these multiple crashes in the airport, those are what I will be covering in this video. But before we move on, in case you are new here, welcome to Foskaay Aviation. I'm Solomon Foskaay. No, I'm not a pilot, just an aviation enthusiast. Now I bring you simplified analysis on plane incident, event, accident, and more. If you are interested in that, kindly like, subscribe, tap notification bell, and let's cover details of what really went wrong. So here are even some of pictures from the event which we'll learn more about. So let's quickly look at the details surrounding this. Happened November 26, 2025. I always try to bring you daily plane crash today in this episode, but most time, because when these things happen, it takes time. So at times those things might be delayed within like more than 24 hours to like 92 hours, like 3-4 days, to confirm more details about them. So the location where this, and it was during lunchtime, their local time, and most of it were packed. So location was Narromine Airport in Australia. So there was actually an event. That's why there are a lot of them there at that point in time, which is the Narromine Cup week gliding meeting event and things like that. So I've explained earlier that this type of plane are usually used for competition event. They are not the usual one you up into and said to travel from one point to the other like that. So they are actually having an event. So there are multiple of them at that airport at that point in time. So before the event, so what really happened, according to some sources I got online and things like that, said there was a fast moving coil line, wind gust up to 63 knots. That's about 117 kilometers per hour. And for coil means a fast moving coil line is a long linear band of severe thunderstorm that travels quickly, producing sudden and intense wind, heavy rain and lightning, combining heavy rain, lightning, intense wind and all those things. And that is why it was able to cause a lot of damage like this, like just broke this into 2 and turn this over. Probably part of this would have been damaged as well. And these are even some of the where they owed some of it. It was said to even broke some of the steel rope that were used to hold some of them, as you can see it here. So it was a very powerful wind. So not that any one of them collide with each other or something. No, it was that sudden wind that crashed, and it's just sudden and caused those damage. So what are some of the damages that was reported? Our glider about 5, but about 4 was confirmed by ASN. So these are some of those involved. Glasflugel 303 Mosquito CN69, the same similar models, and there are Rolladen-Schneider as well. Then also Jantar standard as well was involved in this. Then the 5th details still pending. So what are other damage involved? There are other like 2 hangars door blown in, roof panel ripped off, and things like that. So I even saw some reports that a tree even fell up one of those hangars, which caused about 2 gliders that were inside those hangars to be damaged. So they're already part of the 4 that was listed here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them that was listed here. In terms of injury, it's good news that it's 0. No, all those that are participating in the event in that airport at that point in time was safe. No serious harm, some just minor crashes and things like that. Aside from that, everyone was said to be safe, and that is a good news we like to hear about. So let's see the location. I think I tried to pull up the location. I try to always try that to give more idea. So this is the airport in Australia, and if we zoom in, you can see. So I think this where I was able to point for the crash site. So it's around the airport. You can see the runway here. So this was said to be around the area those gliders was hit by the heavy storm and caused the damages. Probably some of the hangars around here as well. So those are some of the updates that caused the crash. So hopefully we will be bringing you more details on any further updates later on anything that come up on them. And it's your turn. I want to have you ever experienced such quail line wind around an airport or against an airplane or things like this? Share on below, and what would have been done to make these things not sustain this type of injury. I saw some comments online. They were saying, oh, why don't they keep them inside hangar? But even some inside hangar were crushed because it's heavy wind. So share in the comments below as well. So always remember to do good to humanity and nature with your knowledge everywhere you are, to make the world and universe a better place for us all. Kindly watch other videos, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in. I remain Foskaay. Thank you. Don't forget to tap that share button if you find it educative, and like as well. See you and bye for now.